Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Sunday box opening.
Hello! Happy weekend!
Hello. Yes. Kind of fun.
We're just here talking about her baby. It's getting so much bigger.
Yeah.
About what sort of pants to wear. And I have on my stretchy pants.
I need to put on my stretchy pants. Some Nacho Libre pants.
Nacho Libre. Stretchy pants.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
yeah. And let's see. So a couple of little catch-up things. And it's always kind of hard because we see you, all week.
Yeah.
And so we talk a whole bunch Wednesday morning, and then we try not to talk too much, during box openings, but we can't help it. And then we hear all about it when half of you guys say, it's okay, I love that you chat, that's why I watch. And then the other half go, yeah.
Move it along.
So we feel like we could be... And then somebody had put on the comments, was like, I get it. It's all about the family. We do want to know about the family, but,
Yeah.
And so I feel like we're that show that you can just sort of listen to while you're cleaning up the dishes or whatever.
Yes.
And come and look when you
It's
need
not
to.
like QVC. I mean, it kind of is, as we're going to eventually run out, but it's not like these 7 are only. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's 15. You've got 15.
And you want to watch because as we always call it, the stuff on Wednesday night that we said we were going to mention it.
And I feel like we do more show and tell here than we do.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, it's not even comparable.
No.
To what we try to remember to show you guys on
we,
Wednesdays.
Yeah, we try to talk to you guys, but Fabric Chat really is just, coffee with friends.
Yeah.
Is really what it is. That's when we talk about girl talk, and you don't want your husbands to laugh.
You don't want to know
this
what
week was a whole lot of girl talk. But yeah, we do all if we have any show and tell or anything like that. Is at this one. And we did have a couple of questions just to answer very, very quickly. One was when we did Wednesday's box opening, you were talking about
how I was keeping my goodness
and Zots. And a couple of you asked, and I said, well, I'll just show you, because when we do our response on YouTube, we can't attach a picture. So this is what a Zot is, and I think it's just like in the paper supply kind of section,
I think
right?
I think it's supposed to be for card makers and scrapbookers.
Yeah.
So it's very similar, essentially, to the idea of skin tape, fashion tape, except I believe this is stickier. Than fashion tape. I also didn't attach it directly to my skin. I also don't have the sensitive skin, so I'm not sure it would create some sort of a rash or irritation for me. But super, super sticky. And you got yours all globby.
Mine usually came off kind of like a booger.
Yeah. You only also got half of it. I take my clear little tiny Zot, and you can get different thicknesses. This one's just a nice little thin, crisp layer. You can get them super gooey that you could hang a picture on the ceiling with or on the wall with. But I would take my Zot, I'd figure out where I want it on my clothes, press it on, and then peel it off. Because it wants to stick to whatever, and then you can just...
Oh, and then you could even...
stick it.
Oh, you could, except now that's really weird. Let's put it someplace where we can watch. Oh, Lord.
It's stuck.
Look at that.
It's stuck. So just remember to take it off before you put it in the washing machine, because heaven knows what your dryer's going to do to this. But yeah, and then you can just pull it apart, get it all gunky, then it pulls right out.
Oh, well, now it's got lint on it.
Yeah, now you're totally going to see it.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe I'm far enough away.
Well, but that's okay, because you are
sticky.
fussing with it a bunch, so even if you were to just...
Yeah. So if if you keep a few of these in your drawer at your desk at work, in case you forget something or you realize... an intern at your office place is a little too into it. You can just cover up, and you don't have to worry about a safety pin or
Zat yourself.
Yeah. So do the large. And yeah, you can get different, and they say permanent, but it totally comes off your clothes, because I used it all over.
Well, I suppose permanent, if you're scrapbooking and stuff and putting things in. Yeah.
This brand is actually made from Thermoweb, which you guys would recognize as your... fusible applique, product.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I don't know. I always look at it for the paper supplies, so Joann's and stuff, but maybe your Walmart or Hancock's or whatever might have it too.
And it's not like somebody had emailed me and asked if it was kind of like, I think they call it museum jelly. And we use that, you know, if you have things, knicky-knack kind of things and things you have positioned, you can take, it comes in a little jar and you dig out a little bit of it and you know, it's like almost like a clear Play-Doh and you put it where you want it and you stick if your picture, no matter what you do, your picture is crooked or, you know, you have a vase that is, you know, things are turning, I don't know. That's what that museum jelly is for. So it's
similar, just individually dotted out,
Yeah.
and you know, and it's not a whole lot of, you don't have to hand it off a lot.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be thinner.
Yeah. And the other thing that people asked about were the flowers. And everybody noticed.
They're pretty.
The flowers. The flowers are beautiful.
They
and we
smell
got
so
these
good.
on Tuesday. And so they're finally, but oh my gosh. If you can, it smells so good in here.
This
it
side
really,
doesn't look bad. The side that's been warmed up by the computer looks like that side looks brand new.
that side's better.
That lily.
Yeah, and it smells so good. So we had some friends here. So Ray and John, our two travel concierges that we talk about all the time, they have family
In Hood River.
In Hood River, which is not far from us. It's probably, a 4-hour drive. So they were coming to Hood River, so they dashed up real quick to spend a day with us, and then they flew out of Spokane. And so what was really nice is while they were here, we went ahead and filmed a little Q&A about the Columbia River cruise, and then we did a Q&A also about the Icelandic cruise, which is really, you'll see that I am introducing myself as the president of the Soap Lake Chamber of Commerce, and it's not a...
But the Soap Lake
quilting-
Chamber doesn't have a YouTube page.
They don't, so you're going to see it. And but that way it's posted and it's parked somewhere so that when somebody on the Soap Lake Chamber website clicks on it, they're going to... It makes you wonder what else is going to pop up after that, and they're going to go, who is this person? And,
hey,
you know, I don't know. Anyway, small towns, we have to wear multiple hats. But anyway, so they were here, and we did a couple little Q&A things, because people, lots of questions and things you just have to think about, and they are filling up. It's been kind of fun. So anyway, getting super excited.
Right.
All right, those were the two burning questions, was what is a zot and tell us about the flowers.
Right,
so yeah, that was flowers. I wish it was some, you know, it's always like when you get a bruise and you want to make up some really good story about the bruise.
The guy's just being nice.
Yeah.
That was it.
They were just being nice.
Just being nice.
That's all.
Laura.
Okay.
Country quilts.
That's right. So Laura, why did we talk about this last time that everybody bought us out? Oh, we had show and tell last Sunday, and we showed Laura's
the quilts.
2 quilts, and then I said, oh, and by the way, she's the one that did the tutorial, and so everybody, it is true that the best buy really is all bundle. Of the templates, the bundle, and so I had to call her and say, Laura, send us more. So yeah, so the large ruching guide. The small ruching guide, they're probably all in here. So all of these, and then what else was in here? Oh,
and I have.
Can you take
Laura's Sage Country Quilts? The whole shebang, the templates, her patterns. She has her own little special spot on our website. If you go shop online and click into patterns, there is a little category that's just Laura's Sage Country Quilts. You can click into that, and you'll see all of her patterns. The die cut black, you know, outline of the unicorn or the flamingo, that's all going to be there, and her templates are going to be there.
Yeah. And she does have some patterns. I don't know if we'll be able to take a picture and put this in of real life of this quilt. Her quilts really are beautiful. Really. And it's true that no pictures do it justice, but when you have a quilt like hers that has so many, you know, I'm going to do it like this.
It's all very tactile.
3D image. Yeah, it doesn't look anything like this, but she has the little flower ruchings around it. So anyway, and this one is Suzanne's Garden, Sunbonnet Sue, holding some flowers. So thank you, Laura. She's fast. It was fast to get those here.
I think it's faster for her to mail it than to drive it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's a weird box. Oh, we did get more of these. Okay, so this is good. So this is, this line is Reflections of Autumn. There is still some of this. There's enough that you could put together a quilt.
And vast little,
yeah.
Oh, I lost it. Jelly Roll Race.
Jelly Roll Race. And this is the In the Beginning Fall line. Super, super stunning. From last Sunday.
Maybe.
Wasn't very long ago.
I think it is Sunday. I think it is last Sunday.
Anyway, some...
still new.
Yeah, we were talking to Lori, and she did... because we had to order more of the patterns.
Yes, that too.
Was what it was. More of the patterns, which did come in. And she said, gosh, they did have some extra jelly rolls, which was weird.
So, they usually don't.
So extra jelly rolls, which is really, really nice. Well, that was good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oops, sorry. These are just good blenders.
I know this. Yeah, we were just getting like extra Christmas greens and Christmas reds.
Yeah, because we were out of kind of tonally things. If you wanted something that was solid but not solid, we didn't really have those. These are really cool. These are from Lewis and Irene. It's a company out of London, and this is called their Bumbleberry Basic. So I don't know if you guys can see. Oh yeah, this right there you go.
Oh, it's looking blue. On the screen.
It is kind of blue.
It's like blue. It's a slate blue.
Yeah.
It is absolutely a slate blue, not a clear blue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when you turn it,
it's kind of this bubble on bubble.
I'm guessing that on the computer, the website, it'll be the right color. It's a slate.
So they got that slate blue. They've got this really pretty black.
Really pretty black.
Love the black. But yeah, same texture.
Bubble. Yeah, that's showing up pretty good.
But definitely black. Charcoal.
And then is this shadow play?
That's shadow play.
Yeah. And so a really nice clear green. So that's nice. We find that by November, you cannot find a red or a green in the store.
And they're hard to get in stock.
Anywhere. So
we felt we'd get a little jump on it.
Yeah.
This red was the first one to sell out last year. And we realized we didn't have any of it. So it's still that same Bumbleberry.
You'll see, yeah, we'll keep getting in.
And solid black.
Solid black.
Good old solid black.
And then is this the same? We got
same
two
green,
of those?
yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. So it's always nice to, even if you're not sure, you know, when you're making little Christmas gifts and you need a little binding or a little border of some sort, those little bits of a yard of green or a yard of red. Just to kind of keep in there. Yeah.
So the new green and these Bumbleberry ones, these will be in the color wall section of our website. I'll also put it into the what's new, but they'll be the first thing you click into. You'll see a million things in there, but you'll see these 4 pieces first. The green and then the blue, black, and red.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay, now I have to lift more up. Well, we can do...
Do you want to open... Do you want to do something on the floor?
One. Yeah. And then you have the cutter. I had the cutter earlier to open, and I cut myself.
I didn't know they were sharp enough to cut a person.
Well, it mostly stabbed me.
Puncture?
I have a bruise and a puncture more than I have anything else.
Oh, up. Ooh. Oh. I love 3 Wishes.
3 Wishes. This is so popular. So this must be the new one. The last one was called Lions.
Yeah, lions and unicorns. This one's called Power of the Elements.
Ooh. What's really nice about 3 Wishes...
Look at that. Here's the panel. Here's a peek.
Is that it all goes
together.
If you have some of the other pieces... I think that we found some of those old panels. I think I found a stash of them in the... in the closet because I think that we couldn't find them and they were. Oh, look at that!
We'll go look. Look at Why I take plastic off of these so you guys can see them better. So we'll see if she knows where her stash is.
I think there is a stash. Okay, so 3 Wishes.
Power of the Elements.
Power of the Elements. And the other one was called World of Wonder.
World of Wonder, yeah.
And so you'll recognize this. This is just a thing. You know, they just keep building on it, building on it, building on it. So I think there are people who actually are collecting the fabrics.
This is the bottom. These are cool though.
They're so
cool. Different from each, collection.
Every one is so different. Gosh,
can they see you're a little high.
We'll maybe do the top
and then the bottom.
2 first. So there's 2 and what is this? So this is 36 by 42. So this is roughly probably 18 by 24 for the size of the panel. And so this one particular panel gives you all 4 pictures. They really are amazing. It's just artwork.
It's really cool.
Oh, look at that. There's so much to look at in here. And then the fabrics you'll see, so like there's this is a fabric, this is a fabric, this is a fabric, this is a fabric. So all of them have pieces that the wolf is a fabric.
The birds.
The snow globes. Yeah, the birds.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's really cool the way that they do that. And we'll show you the fabric. Well, here, let's hold these up. We'll show you the fabrics that go with it.
We don't know. We want to show you the other panels we have from the World of Wonder. So if you feel like, oh, I'm not sure that's quite what I'm looking for, this might be something similar. And these fabrics we're going to show you are going to coordinate with her World of Wonder collection.
Yeah. All of them. Well, and here's the other thing, too, that you need to know is don't think about this too long because I know that there are people who they collect it.
Yep.
So, yeah, we will sell out of it and someone will call on Monday and say, hey, you showed that and I can't find it on the website. If you can't find it on the website, it's because it's gone. This one was her last collection. And the funny thing was, I know that we thought we were out of it, and so we took it off of the website. And so we found it was just put in a weird place.
Yeah.
And so these are back on. And then there's also this one. I'm just going to unwrap this. And this one I think is a full big one.
It's a full big one. Mm-hmm.
And there's not very many of this one. There's a few more of that one, but yeah. And this was the one. If you remember it, there was a fabric that went with it that had the lion. We don't have any of those fabrics. There is the unicorn fabric.
Mm-hmm. And this is still her World of Wonder.
Still World of Wonder, but
I'm gonna put the 2 panels and the 2 other pieces that we have coordinated up in with the Power of the Elements. So you can see it all together in one place. Because they're going to cross-coordinate. So
it's just so much to look at. I think I might have to lift it up anyway. So this is one of them. It's just so bright, and you can see the depth of that.
Just a beautiful floral piece.
Man, it really is.
Great piece.
Yeah, and this is just a texture. I think we kind of pointed out in the panel where that was. See, there's kind of, is that a face? Seems like it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just something fluid. And then Stormy Skies. Really not so much stormy as it's just ethereal. Beautiful. Just love that. And then this one, this is the birds. Oh, lime green. That's just fantastic. Nice little canopy picture, basically. And then here's the leaves. So bright. The amount of color.
The leaves are amazing.
Yeah. And look at it with this one. Can you see it with this too? Isn't that amazing? Really cool. And then this one. Oh, that's the wolf. I remember seeing that in the panel. And the moon, howling at the moon. And this one will go pretty immediately. This is all of the snow globes. They do this piece, I think, each time. They do a snow globe piece. And there's not a lot of fabric. They don't do
Yeah, it's not a huge collection.
And then the one gal, and I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Pretty.
Yeah. So the first one was World of Wonder. Tell me again, what is this one called?
Power of the Elements.
Power of the Elements. Oh, Power. That makes sense because it was kind of stormy versus, yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, so warning.
Yeah,
don't wait too long. If it's something, yeah, I know there's a lot of people that collect it. I hope they sew things up with it.
Yeah, at least every once in a while.
I kind of do that too. There's fabric that I collect because I don't know.
It's the perfect one to do with crumb cake. I mean, yes, they're big blocks, but throw in some of the snow globe and the wolves, and it doesn't matter. It'd still be really cute just to have these little bits of shimmery behind, next to these really big pieces.
Gosh, I had a piece like this.
Yeah, this is a great piece.
And I know a lot of you guys already know this, that shower curtains, if you can't decide what to do and you want to look at it all the time, shower curtain.
Totally.
Because what's the shower curtain size? 70 by 70.
Yeah.
For a standard shower curtain. Oh, I know what this is.
I have no idea.
I know what this is. I ordered this.
I was going to haul it back to the front room. I was like, wait. There's something in there.
No. I know what this is because I ordered this because, so out at the event center, we have, I think, 4 irons out there. And people ask all the time if we recommend an iron. And I tell everybody the same thing. It's like, well, you just want to make sure that you have a heavy iron and one that,
they have like this perfectly made.
Has a really nice Teflon base, but it doesn't have to be an expensive iron. This is not an expensive iron. This is a Singer iron, and it comes in a couple different colors. And we have it. I think it came for a while in a white, and then it was in kind of a teal color. And these are the new colors:
pink and gray.
A pink Singer iron. It really is. It has the Teflon base. It has the steam setting. It has all kinds of little. They are really nice. Yeah, it's a heavy iron. So yeah, it's really nice.
And you can steam or no steam.
Steam or no steam. Yeah, it's a pretty pink. It has a nice crisp edge because if you've watched me press, that's what I'll do. Is I'll use my edge to press it open, and it has that nice.
Yeah.
That nice edge.
See that? Yeah. It's very pretty.
That's very pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice Singer.
Cute.
Yeah. And Singer is SVP is Singer Viking Pfaff, and so it's all. We have one parent company that owns all of us, and so that's why we can get.
Oh, it says it's tap irons. Water safe.
Oh, that's really nice.
Anti-calcium buildup. It's got a 10-foot cord. You could tie your kids to this.
Anyway,
if they get too far, this is anchor them down.
That's right.
It's very nice.
And you can ship this.
Yeah, I can ship it. My guess, if you buy this with some of your pretty fabrics, you're going to get 2 shipments. You're going to get your iron. My guess is it's going to be cheaper for me just to wrap that in shipping paper.
Yeah.
Tape it all up, ship that, and then ship your fabric.
Yeah. We can leave this one unwrapped. We need a pink one out there.
It's cute.
At least I've already bought it once. All right.
Okay, good. Cute.
Irons, that was good. And then there's another Notions box here.
And I had to rummage through it earlier. Retreat girls were in, and we're looking for stuff.
Did you find
and I did find it. They were wanting the Quilter Select rotary cutter blades, or rotary cutters. They hadn't
We saw so many of these.
Yeah.
You don't know. I don't know why you don't know. A heavy
does all
rotary
the work
cutter. Yeah. And again, we've talked about that a lot. That a heavy iron, you don't have to work so hard, and a heavy cutter. And it's all metal, so you don't wear out the center of the blade. So
more of the Gypsy Grippers.
Those sold fast.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys liked them.
Yeah, everybody's thank you so much. I have arthritis. Thank you for getting those. So yeah, those sold super fast.
So more of those.
Surprised. That's good.
The Quilter's reference tool.
Yeah, we saw
my favorite little spiral bound book. All of the little secrets of how much backing do I need, how much of a drop for a pillow tuck, how many squares, 3-inch squares can I get out of 3/4 of a yard.
What size square do I need for a side setting triangle?
It's all in here.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the details. We sell this all the time.
Oh, even some blocks. New. From, the old one, I guess. Everybody who asks, like, yeah, I knew that.
I know this book. We must have reordered it. You know what's fun about this book? So I kind of like this sort of thing anyway. I like the applique. You can do cotton applique, fusible web, needle turn applique. She actually gives in here, she gives you all of those directions. You can also make it wool applique if you prefer that. So once you've been given the patterns, which of course are all in here, it's a good book, and she shows you all of the techniques for being able to do whichever technique you want, and the patterns are in the back to be able to make. And she even shows you what it looks like if you're doing fusible hand embroidery or wool. Yeah, so she shows you what all of them look like, which is kind of nice, and what the differences are. Yeah, and they're cute in different colors. And the other really fun thing is just for fun, just for a color, is that look at this quilt when it's a light colored background and the same quilt when it's a dark background. Pretty big difference.
Amazing.
So it's called Birds in Toyland. Becky Goldsmith and Linda Jenkins. These girls are friends. We met them at market years ago because one of their very first book had that really good poppycock recipe in it.
Oh, yes.
These are the Canadian girls. They're caramel corn.
Yes. The Church Lady's apron, one of our top selling apron patterns. It's just doesn't hurt your neck. It's nice big ties, and it covers like the whole front of your body, so you don't have to worry about flour coming down your side or whatever. I don't know, gooey chocolate fingers.
And then these must be Laura's needles.
Yes, size 7.
Yeah, so Laura, we talked about her in the beginning with her templates. When she does the ruched flowers, the coin blossom flowers, her needle of choice is a Milner size 7. So when you order the bundle, we throw these in for you.
And then I got some of these. These are for my retreat in a couple weeks. But just a miniature duckbill scissors. They're a 4-inch or 4.5-inch long scissor. But they're miniature because we're going to do some smaller appliques during the retreat. That's what I was also putting behind me if you saw I was pulling things and not showing you. Because there's things that, for my kids. I was hiding things because it's just for my kid. It's not for the rest of the public. But I thought I could share these with you because I could always order more. Okay. So a mini, and they're really pretty purple.
Those are pretty.
They are pretty. I didn't realize they were purple.
I feel like I want some of these. I would never use these.
Yes, a mini duckling, 4-inch mini duckling applique scissors.
Aww.
Also known as a mini duckbill.
Aww.
It's cute.
Did you take this pair out? Look how cute these are. Makes me want to do some machine embroidery.
So the really cool thing about a duckbill scissor, if you're not sure what that does, it has that weird duck bill on it. Because what happens is you lay it flat against your applique project and you snip. This part, this little D-shaped part, is beveled so that it keeps yourself up just enough that you're not going to be clipping your seams or clipping through whatever your background piece is. So they're pretty impressive. I have them in, I think, 3 sizes too.
You have a pink pair.
I have a pink pair, a duck billed with a pointy pair, and I have the mini ones. I tend to like mine to be a little pointier. I can get myself into trouble, but yeah.
All right,
that was everything. And some empty bowls for stacking. All right, that was Notions. Mostly, it looks like it was all reorder. Yeah, except I think those scissors were new.
All right.
Okay, so let's see.
Fabric. We might have to move some things. Okay, so
we had to do some digging.
So here's what happens is it's kind of funny. Whenever somebody comes and visits for the first time, they always say the same thing. First they say, "Oh my gosh, you really are short," and then they say, it seems like it's so big in here.
It's small.
It is not big in here.
It's our best kept secret.
Yeah, it's our best kept secret. Yeah. It's not big. It's very small and it's very crowded. And so now that we're not having her lift a lot of boxes because of her condition, that is left on me and I'm not strong. So off camera.
And it is hard because E.E. Shank, they get everything out really nice. But it's boxes 1 of 6. But they're not all the same. So we were opening a box to find there was 3 different Christmas lines in one box. Like, well, that
things
is not possible.
Yeah, so then we kept opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. And their boxes, you can't just lift their boxes up. There's a reason why we keep we get a really nice UPS driver and we really like them.
He's really nice right now, but
and then pretty soon they trade. Yeah. So we are I think we're the sucky route.
Yeah.
Because we always have great big huge heavy boxes and 12 at a time or whatever. So I feel really
yeah.
bad, but
So we get traded up quite a bit, but
yeah. So so there's a whole lot of weird stuff here. So first we're going to show you why, because when we were looking through the Lewis and Irene, we did find
more of the Bumbleberries, that little textured polka dot.
Yeah.
This one's like in a really light gray, but
Really
again, those
soft
kind of
gray.
bubbles
Kind
still
of-
from the beginning.
Yeah.
And this really pretty parchment.
Oh, so pretty. It really is pretty. Really a nice
These are really nice toy.
Yeah. So those are.
And then just like that green one from earlier, but
Kinda
Christmas
red
red.
one.
Just, yeah. So very
Yeah.
solid with a tiny little marble.
just
It's very
a little
pretty.
texture. I think that sometimes just a little something going on is kind of nice, and that's just that nice red. Go with everything kind of red. And then this you're going to see in a minute.
You can't really see it.
This one, I know.
Lewis and
It's a
Irene.
big thing.
And then we have one piece of
Charlie
Charlie
Harper. So if you're not a Charlie Harper fan,
Get on board.
right?
My Wyatt loves the Charlie Harper book that you bought for him and Harper. Loves it.
Yes. I love Charlie Harper. His artwork is so recognizable and so special, and I love that it's now being licensed on fabric. Not all of it, and so they'll re-release. There we are. Is that right?
Oh,
That way.
Let me show him because you can't. It looks funny.
It's usually birds and bugs. It's what he does.
Nature.
'Cause he was was it Audubon or Parks? I think it was the Parks is who he did artwork for. So, his stuff is just fantastic.
pretty.
And again, if you're looking for some sort of a focus piece because you really want to try the crumb cake or something else with a focus piece of fabric, there's a lot of really cool I don't know that there's a lot of them left, but we have other pieces.
Yeah, and I have all of the Charlie Harper fabric all together. So if you're looking for a Christmas Charlie Harper or a fall, it's all the same. And then hopefully you can take a look in the color wall category that's going to have these red and those bramble ones to go with it. Or if you need help, also just put in your notes, just say, hey, I'm going to put these 3 pieces with my Charlie Harper. Will you make sure they look good? And you'll totally look good. All right.
Fantastic. So we're looking at this because at first, so we're gonna show you the panel first. So we have a Lewis and Irene off here to the side for a minute. But this one, what is this one called? It's like a very traditional
It's called Christmas Legends 2.
Christmas Legends.
We did have a 1, but I have none of it left.
Right. So the panel is, this is another just like, it's these great big squares.
Yeah. And it's big old Santa.
Look at him. Gosh.
Big old Santa.
No. Look at him.
Adorable. Love it.
Fantastic. And this is fun.
You need this. Put this on the strap of your apron.
Oh, yeah.
The edge of a towel.
Yeah.
Totally.
I love it. I really like it.
It is a really cute Santa.
I'm going to show you guys because between this panel and the Elements one, could we get this pattern?
Yeah. Deco
Diamonds?
Deco Diamonds?
Yeah. Deco Diamonds. I'm going to show you this. So Deco Diamonds, and we can order more of them.
Yeah.
We're not out. I think we've got a couple, and I think we have like 3 or 4 kits of this one even left, maybe in the dark blue color. Probably not in this color anymore, but when you have a great big panel like this and you're not sure what to do with it, it's kind of a fun quilt because it's really just a bunch of strips. There are some half square triangles that create this kind of snowball block in here. You don't have to do that if you feel like that would make you crazy. You could put some other block in there if you'd like.
Well, and they even
really
have
pretty.
some bigger blocks.
Yeah.
So even if you feel like you can square down and just take, Santa's face or just whatever's coming out of his bag.
Yeah.
Super cool.
But there's 2 great big huge squares in this. So a panel like that has big squares, it would be a good one. And it's called Deco Diamonds.
Deco Diamonds.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Okay, so we'll show this one. And what was it called? Legends of the Christmas Legends.
Christmas Legends.
It's beautiful. It's a very, and then we'll show that. It's a very traditional Christmas, which is just beautiful. So,
It's
are
a
you panning
really
across
small
it first?
line.
Yeah, it's not very big.
We'll see if I can.
It's all of the key pieces that you need.
Okay.
Really, really pretty. So, of course, we've got the ornaments.
Love it.
Gorgeous. Of course, we have a perfect plaid. Very nice. This really pretty poinsettia.
I love that holly. The black is a little textured on the back.
Yeah, kind of a...
You could definitely put some of that solid black we got into it. Totally. I'll stick one in there for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely just do solid black. It'd be a beautiful 3-yard quilt.
Oh, yeah, it would.
That's going to be the first one to go.
Yeah, this one will be, yeah. Because this is just a great big, gosh, you wouldn't have to do very much at all. 3-yard quilt, pick this one and a couple others and you're done.
You could make that piece be your panel piece if you're going to do a quilt.
Gosh, look at that piece.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. It looks like it's sparkly. Does it look silvery? It's not. It's just white, but it looks like it could be glittery. Really pretty. And then just a really nice holly piece. That's pretty. Nice texture. And then this one with some little Santas. All 4 of our panel Santas. And the poinsettias. Really pretty. And then a really good border.
I love the border.
Yeah, I mean, again, that whole idea with that strippy table runner. Gosh, it would just be done in a second. Really pretty. And then, oh, look at that red. That is a rich piece of red. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And then we'll show you, let me stack these up, and then we have another panel that this one kind of made us think of. It's actually a Hoffman panel, but, and there's not very many, what were there, like
I think there's
5 or 6. But just full disclosure. And it's a great big huge, so this is a 1 yard. So this is a 36 by 42 digital panel. So
cute.
Yeah, if you'd rather have the real big one. Beautiful.
Yeah. And that looks perfect with the...
It does. All of these fabrics. Yeah, it looks the same.
Cute.
Yep. Okay, and so now we have one other, so yeah.
Yes.
Weird that they...
mismatched our boxes.
Yeah, because we'll order, we order fabric off most of the time from a very specific distributor. So, you know, the Moda rep sells only Moda and it comes from Moda. And the Clothworks,
Northcott.
only Clothworks comes from Clothworks, Northcott. But sometimes we order from E.E. Shank and we'll get
They're a bulk
Henry
distributor.
Glass or, yeah.
So they will buy it for their warehouse and then sell it from their warehouse.
Yeah.
So,
which is really nice, works really well, but that's why it gets confusing. It's like, wait, what's
when
in
it gets
this box?
packed.
Wait, what's in this box?
Yeah, because Northcott in the beginning, they all pack it by collection, not by, you know, this is what you got. Cute!
Oh my gosh, where's
It's
Carolyn?
a gnome. Where's Carolyn? All right, we can show them this. They're not very big. I'm just going to make them go crazy.
And not cut it?
Nah.
Is it only one?
It's
What's a
2.
panel? A panel is, oh, I see what
Yeah.
it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're going to see Carolyn back here in just a minute. When she sees it. Carolyn is...
So let's go down just a little bit. There you go. So there's 2 stockings. Or you could do 4.
You could do 4.
Essentially, you have a right side and a wrong side. Or you can make them...
A front side and a back side.
A front side and a back side. Or just use one of those really pretty tonal red pieces and make that the back side and use both of them.
And I've done that before, but I just have to tell you that when you do this, when you hang them on your mantle,
Your toes.
2 are going to be pointing to the left and 2 will be pointing to the right, and you'll have to have something else in the center or else it'll make you nuts. But it'll look like you did it, like you decorated that way, so it's okay. But because sometimes you want to see this, you don't want that to be on the back side. So yeah, you
Look
just
at
need
him
something.
conversing with the little chickadee.
Oh.
He's just adorable.
Gosh, that's so
They're cute. So yeah,
these guys.
so one panel will do 2 full stockings.
Cute. And so what would they need for backing? So you're really looking at
3/4 of a yard.
3/4 of a yard. Yeah.
And then for everyone who orders a stocking panel, we'll throw in the little write-up on how to sandwich it, so you can just one seam and fold it inside out, and you've got a sock.
Little stocking directions.
So if you want to make 4 stockings instead of 2, here are they're all the same print.
Oh yeah, they are, aren't they?
But I mean,
just
they're
different colors.
It's all about them trees.
It's all about those trees this year.
It is about trees.
Everybody's had a good
trees
tree.
and mushrooms. If you could see the amount of mushrooms we've seen.
Oh, yeah, lots of mushrooms.
Oh.
This is a good tree, so it looks like there's some little cardinals in there. Can they see what that little red dot is?
Oh, maybe.
That's what it is.
And then you also have it in a white background and a dark blue background.
Beautiful. Yeah,
Those same
all
things.
really good. Yeah, good colors. And then,
Best for last. You only thought you've seen the best. Oh, look at that. Look at the bunny.
oh man,
I gotta keep going.
I know. See, they're already watching.
They're oogling through the window.
And just a reminder, we do not let employees or us.
They
don't
order the
shop
same
early.
time you get
No
to.
one can buy this until 12:30
There's
on
no perks
Sunday.
for your dream job.
Yeah, no, there's not. We have no
Unfortunately.
perks. No. So yeah. So,
Oh, we unrolled way too much.
But it's gonna be gone quickly.
Yes.
Because it's just these perfect little squares. What do you think those are? Probably 6 inches, right?
Oh, they're not very
1,
much.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's right here. It's these 3 rows. So this is essentially one panel. This itty bitty craziness. Hope floats. Freaking
Yes.
adorable in Christmas.
Oh
you've
my
got
gosh.
the same stocking ones. So these two, there's the package delivery, talking to the chickadee. Oh, looking up at the shooting star with the bunny.
Oh, look at these guys.
Oh, look at the dogs.
And look at that, how Norwegian-y that looks.
Oh.
Norwegian-y. That's a
Norwegian-y.
word.
It's a word.
Norwegian-y.
So we'll do it as each is. So this would be considered one, but it doesn't have a line. So it just keeps going with this 1-inch little sashing. So you could do a whole cloth quilt. You could get 2 to do a nice sized.
This is an Icelandic.
It is Iceland.
Oh, it is. It is.
There's just no northern lights. They're just not showing off.
Well, there are northern lights.
Well, they're shooting stars.
Well, okay, but
Kind of northern starish. Northern lightish.
oh my gosh.
It's adorable.
Well, I just feel sad that we keep showing it because it's gone.
Yeah.
So gone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hope floats is totally what I would do with this.
Yeah, I think so too.
Totally.
I don't know why we only got one bolt of this.
Cute! I don't know, and I made a huge freaking mess with that. I apologize.
We made a big huge mess. What is this called? Because they'll want to find it at their local quilt shop because you're not going to find it on our
it's
website.
from Lewis and Irene. It's called Tompkins Village.
Tompkins. T-U-M-T-E-N-S. Tompkins.
Uh-huh.
We have Swedish friends. And Tompton is, it's the gnome. The Santas. Because when they were up for Christmas, they
call their gnomes Tompkins?
Tompkins. And there was a game that they were playing, and it was all of these little gnomes. It's like, oh, they're gnomes. And he says, no, they're Tompkins.
That's way cuter than gnomes.
And what was the drink that they made? The Borg or something they called it. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, with port in it and stuff. Oh, I don't remember what
And
it
we
was called.
heated it up, and
Yeah, it was like
and it had like rum in it.
It was
and
a
it had
Swedish
wine.
hot buttered rum, essentially, but
And it was warm.
sounded
and
way better.
Dang. And it was potent. I can't remember what it's called.
remember what
Borg.
Something
Slog.
weird.
I don't know. It's called
It didn't
something.
sound appealing.
No,
but
it
tasted
sounded
so
like
good.
something that, a Viking
Clash
would drink.
of-
Yeah,
yeah.
it was good. And Tompkins.
Cute.
Yeah. Oh.
Adorable.
I love it. All right, that's fantastic. Okay, well, we made a great big huge mess. Should we clean that up or should we just like go for it?
Let's see what we got, and then I'm sure
And
we're
then
gonna
we'll
have to
go
remove
for it.
plastic.
Yeah.
So
Because hours pass in our teeny tiny little room back here. And this is all P&B.
I think
So
this is all
whatever this
P&B.
is, it's all the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, white on whites.
Needed this for
If you
so
have
long.
been in our store, it's famine. I got nothing. I barely have solid white.
Yeah. Okay. So do you think we have 3 boxes of white on white?
I believe I do, because when Aaron
That's
was
good.
here, I asked him what my deals were.
Right.
Of what I needed and what filled the box. And so some of these you might recognize, because P&B has the same textures. They just kind of keep on running, so they always have
they're
white on whites on
reprintable.
stock. Some of them might be new. I'm sure we're going to see snowflakes in here.
Snowflakes on white, and there will be dragonflies on white. There will be butterflies, I'm sure.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
I probably should have said
So,
that. How will they look, when they look online, are they able to see what it is? Can they see the picture?
It's not like white and black, where it's, because sometimes they'll show it to us in reverse where it's white background with the black print, knowing that's just the print on white. So I don't know. We'll try to describe it really good for you. They don't even say what it is. I'll describe it for you, and then we'll see how it goes. If for some reason you don't, if you have questions about which one you ordered, we can totally text you a picture. Notes. Just say, hey, can you text me a picture to make sure I got the right one? Make sure you have a good cell phone number for us to text. And then we can position it just right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take plastic off, move some stuff around. When you see us in a hot second, the lights will be off.
An hour from now.
The black light will be on.
It will show you.
And we'll show you all of the designs.
And just in case they have a roast that's burning, is this under white on white?
It's going to be under the color wall.
Color wall.
I don't really have a white on white. I probably should.
Well, no, because we're going to sell out of it.
Yeah. So it'll be under the color wall. So in the color wall one, you'll see the Bumbleberries, whatever, the green and red, and all of these white on whites.
Okay.
All when you click in there first. And then everything else that might be in that category.
Okay, we'll be right back and we'll show you what they look like.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 hours has passed, so it's darker. All right, so we have the lights off and we have our little black light, so you actually will be able to see the white on white because I'll show you that this, gosh, what do you think that is? It's just a little squiggle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Just a little scribble mark.
Yeah.
Put your glasses on.
My glasses on. Oh, yeah, it's just a little scribble. Oh, and my batteries may be dying.
What?
Let me see. Maybe not. Maybe it was me. Let's see. And that is, that one is like a swirl. A dotted swirl.
A wave. Yeah, dotted
Wavy,
wave.
dotted wave. And then this one is, ooh, a stipple.
Yeah, that's coming out great.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
This one. Ooh, that's kind of fun. A little scribble.
Circular
cool.
scribbles.
Gosh, I love that. I love that design. Okay, this one, can we come down here?
Yep.
Okay, that one is, I don't know.
Tiny little lines. Look like a fan almost.
Yeah, like a rug or something. I don't know what that design is. What's that one? Oh, that's cute.
Ooh, triangles.
Triangles and dots. That could be good with any of your Halloween fabric. What's really nice about a white on white is that it still gives you that really nice background with just a little surprise.
Ooh, kind of feathery.
Yeah, that's really pretty. And I can see it. You know, when I'm standing here looking at this, I can see that design. So it is obvious. It's just, I know it's not obvious in the camera. Sorry to you guys. So this is the snowflake. Look at that. All kinds of, oh, sorry. I think I really am needing a battery. A couple different sizes of snowflakes in there. You can see that. And then this one is just less dense. So see how these, oh, let me get a different one. This one, you can see they're fairly far apart. Can you see that? And then this one, they're more dense, quite a bit closer together, little ones and medium ones in there. Can you guys see that difference? Okay. And then this one.
I'm going to move your stack because now that the sun's coming through more at the window.
Oh.
Let me move this.
Okay, we'll come back down here. Okay. And this one is just like a little, I don't know, rocky texture, I guess.
Kind of crackly.
Yeah, crackly. That's what it is. And then this one, some little swirls. Beautiful. And then this one, oh, some other little swirls, kind of scribbly.
Very elegant.
Elegant swirls. Oh, this one is fun. Nice little pattern. Some little dots and circles. And then this one. Oh, another classic. It's actually little flowers.
Are those little cherries?
No, it's actually a tiny little, like a posy, a 5-petal flower. Can you kind of see what it is?
It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah,
Can you go up in your black light? I mean, just hold your black light farther up.
Still?
So the light's farther apart. Oh, it's a little better.
Yeah, it's like 2 flowers on a stem. But it's just a tiny, tiny little, I would call it a posy. And then here's a little hashtag with a little square in there.
Yeah, hold your flashlight up. There you go.
Like that? That was better. Excellent.
Because oddly, when you're too close, the center looks like a regular white flashlight.
Oh, so like that?
Perfect.
Ah.
And those, you guys might not be able to tell, those are actually little 5-pointed stars.
Stars. And again, when I don't have that on there, you can see it. Ooh, and a little splash.
Oh, yes.
Or I guess it could be fireworks.
Dandelion puffs.
Dandelions. And this is the same thing, but this is a cream. Can they see the difference?
Oh, so, color, yes. Oh, sorry, guys.
So this is, oh yeah, so you almost, it doesn't really do much on there, but.
This is like a muslin color.
Muslin color, but it's
same print.
Yeah, same print. So, yeah, creamy with the white on white. And this is the same thing. Creamy with the white and the white on, oh wait, that's not the same one.
They're not the same one?
No. This one is that same. We have this in the swirl though. This is the little swirl with dots.
We can almost.
Oh, it is the same. Oh, sorry. It is the same. Sorry. It's the same. It's funny. All I could see was the dots. I couldn't see that they were in a swirl. Yeah. No, that's exactly the same as this one. Yep.
Cool.
All right.
Well, white on whites are always a good thing to have.
Oh my gosh, the white on whites are super important. You know, if people are looking for a background, let me turn the light on. People are looking for a background and they want something white. Not everybody likes just a solid white.
Yeah. I'm definitely one who likes texture.
I do too.
I'm someone who's more likely to get those reds and greens and bubbles than a solid.
I also mix all of my white on whites.
Yeah,
it doesn't all have to be the same. Yeah, I'll mix them all together. But weird little butterflies, weird little clowns. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. All right. Okay, let's see.
That's everything.
I think that's everything.
That's kind of a lot.
Big, humongous mess.
Yeah. Let's see. So, basics. So the Bumbleberries, which are the kind of dot on dot.
Some greens, some
reds.
Have those on hand. Have those on hand. You thought it was bad when you ran out of toilet paper.
Basics.
Don't run out of red and green.
Or white on whites. You never know when you need to do a quick quilt and you need 2 yards and you don't have 2 yards at home.
Yeah.
And then we've got the elements. Oh, Power of the Elements.
Power of the Elements.
Super cool.
And you put those couple of Wonder of the World.
Yes, they're all together.
And they're with it.
They're going to be moved to the What's New section at fabricpatch.net.
And it will go fast. It's a collector's fabric.
People collect them.
And then
Charlie Harper.
Harper.
One new piece, but we have a little collection of just his stuff. So that'll also be in the What's New category. Take a look in there if you didn't realize Charlie Harper did fabric. We do have quite a few pieces of his stuff, and it's really, really
There
cool.
is a Canadian pattern company that has acquired the rights somehow, and they sell the pattern for larger things.
Cool.
We haven't been to market, of course, in 3 years.
So we'll let you know in November.
We'll let you know, yeah. We'll take you with us and we'll do some. But yeah, I remember seeing them and then we didn't get them at the time. Now I don't know who they are. I just know they're from Canada. Yeah. Remembered them.
The Tompkins Village.
Tompkins.
Cute little gnomes. It's really cute.
And it's only what? It's
5
squares,
pieces.
The
stockings
5 pieces.
And 3 prints.
Tiny.
So I don't know. Maybe we'll see more of it later. If not, it's cute. Get it while you can. Don't
Get it while
worry
you
about the
can.
rest.
Yeah, don't wait.
Keep in mind, even with Charlie Harper, with the Power of the Elements, or even the Tompkins Village, if there are colors or solids or color wall stuff that you're wanting to add to it, just put in your notes. Say, hey, I'm all going to put all this together. You know,
make sure I got that right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If something looks too teal or too light, we'll call you and say, hey, I would change this one out. So if you're going to put it all together and you're just not sure, put it in your notes. We will totally look at it for you and 100% be honest if we would change it or not.
And other people will put in their notes, don't worry, I'm not putting this together. It's like, oh, thanks for letting me know, because, woo, I was going to call you. Yeah, save me a phone call, because you'll get like 5 pieces that all go together and some weird random orange, and it's like,
yeah. So keep them on. Use your notes to your advantage, because we look at all of them.
Yep, we do.
And then the Christmas legend. Very elegant, traditional Christmas. Couple panel options. Super pretty. Pink irons.
A couple other new notions, and and the jelly rolls for
Reflections of Autumn.
Reflections of Autumn. And you can peek through there. We got a lot of that fabric.
There's still a little bit left.
There's still enough left to be able to do something.
Yeah, because some of you have
no border fabric is
unfortunately.
Left. Yeah.
But most of you have already got your package with your Reflections of Autumn in it, and have been calling and say, hey, do you have any more of this piece? Yeah. So check online. We've been able to accommodate everybody. But totally take a look.
All right, I don't see anything else. And then coming up probably on Monday, maybe. When do you think the little Q&A thing with the boys?
Oh, we can do it Monday.
It will be up. And you'll see the Iceland one, because we want you to come with us. Brianna won't be with us because she'll be.
You want me to do both of them, like Columbia Ridge? That's where White's going to school. I've been talking to school today. Columbia River in the morning and Iceland in the evening.
Yeah, and then you can just see them and
plan your vacations.
Yeah,
yes, for sure.
And then we'll see you Wednesday morning.
Okay.
I think we're good, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna clean some of this up.
All right.
Before we have company.
Have a great rest of your weekend.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.
And I'm so uncomfortable because the pants don't fit right. The maternity pants I did get are not horrible, but they're not like a... It's like a weird...
Are these like a regular pants?
Yeah, it's just I got a bigger size. So it would fit for the baby. And then
you can grow out of those pretty soon.
I know. And the maternity ones I got, they're not like high. The elastic only goes so high, so...
You need just some yoga pants like these.
I know. I was thinking, well, I'm a seamstress. I can just sew on some stupid ribbing, but...
I find just some yoga pants. Because if you just got a larger size yoga pant, do you feel like that's what it would be?
Yeah, essentially.
Because you just need a
Because I really like my Lululemon ones that Stephanie got me, but they're hideous.
Lululemon is so
She gave them to me. They're like this blue, yellow, Nazi hawk, horrible print, geometric, and they're super ugly, but they're so comfortable. So I usually only wear them at home. Because Robert's embarrassed to see me in them.
Do you have any of the cabbies?
Not cabbie yoga pants. Is that a cabbie yoga pants?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Super comfortable. Feel how thick they
are. I have something similar to something like this, but...
Yeah. Well, we'll find
maternity clothes are a lot more expensive than 3 years ago. And it's hard for me to justify to spend $40 on a pair of maternity pants I'm going to wear for 4 months.
Well, that's why if you got like some yoga pants.
Mm-hmm. I even got the little thing that you're supposed to be able to put pants on, and you don't have the button or zip them, and you put this little... like a waist trainer is kind of what it looks like over it, and it does not keep your pants on. It's a lie.
It's gonna make it all drip down your back.
I won't even know mine.
No.
Yeah.
So sorry. Well, I hoist them. Like,
I tried it. Does not work like that.